Good evening. Tonight I'm here to direct a video toward Johnny and other people who assume that they're angels and are saving the world. This is also to Lisa Gerard and the supercomputer. I'm having a lot of problems with this, and even Lisa Gerard has admitted to being a little arrogant. And some things, I'll discuss various points that I'd like to make, so let's continue. First off, with Johnny and them, they don't know the people that they're operating on. You know, she sings Ghosts, and ghosts are supposed to get this operation, sleeping with ghosts, that makes them tame. Well, it took out a lot of my cognitive function. The reason why I was yelling and really upset in Virginia is because I was being tortured, but I sound crazy, and you can't tell them that you're being tortured or hurt. Nobody will believe you. So when you're thrashing around, when they stop your heart with the hypoxia injury too, and all the other squads or death squads and stuff, it's really annoying because I mostly sleep now, and obviously if you see my body and face, it's mostly destroyed. I'd like to say to like work or whatever too. All these people, these artists think they're angels. They're starting a movement. They're trying to, get rid of the evil in the world. And I would say that a lot of times evil is misunderstood. To me, evil is ignorance and it's also weakness. People always think that I'm spoiled and stuff because my father says a lot. He'll drop $500 or $600 on dinner and then say that if I go to Stanford, then he'll help me pay for it, but if I don't, he won't, and stuff like that, because he wastes all his money showing off and is with his projects that he can't actually take care of people. And you're like, oh, well, your dad doesn't have a responsibility to send you to school. Well, for one, I'm disabled, so I'm never going to go to Stanford or anything like that. I'm pretty slow. Cognitively, I'm pretty much like a teenager trapped in an obese adult woman's body. And so I needed a little more help in life. My grandma tried to help me, and then my family got really angry and involved and everything else. And, like, oh, don't spend my inheritance and stuff like that. She doesn't have much. We're not rich. She was comfortable. But with my father, he is just insane. And normal people, he would listen to him at a dinner or something when he's boasting and, going on in his manias and stuff, would just start laughing because it's comical. Even with his little corruption, like, you don't know what I have to do. It's really funny. But anyway, I've been concerned about him for a while. We're not talking right now because I'm so mean. I've tried to reach him several times. And I've tried to be like nice, and I've called the cops when he says he's going to bring me to the Lord, and he's tried to kill me a few times or put me in really compromised positions, and he's just crazy, and he can be totally normal too. People don't usually want to be bad. There's something wrong with them, and that's why they act that way. It could be how they developed, it could be brain injuries and stuff like that. I don't know what happened with him, but anyway, people like Johnny will attack us and do class wars with us, which is a huge problem. And it's like, Johnny, sweetie, you don't know me. You don't know my problems. These angels don't know. Okay, it's just like assumption. And she sings about other people and stuff, and I guess that's fine, but maybe that girl who was copying you, I don't know if she was mean to you or whatever, just wanted to be cool, and you were being kind of like, oh, I'm the only one, and we're going to put down the suffering of the pony too, and all people suffer, and we all have issues, and nobody's perfect. Nobody's life is, in heaven. And a lot of those people that people get jealous of, they're like, oh, all they do is ride horses and water ski all day. Well, they're going to have a very disappointing time when they get older and have never accomplished anything. There are natural consequences for these things. Another, my mouth is getting dry. That's horrible. I am disabled, like I said, and I didn't need any help from the angels. I've contacted the intelligence agencies multiple times for the stuff that I'm in because it's going to create a huge explosion. And now I'm like, I don't care as much. Not about the explosion, but I think we need to talk about this. Like, I was trying to prevent somebody from using me to take advantage of a situation. And I've already done that, and I've called them. I'm not trying to, make a big scene here, but they ignored me. And like I said, the CIA tortured me in Virginia and won't talk about it. Yeah, because, I betrayed them. Well, Marilyn Manson, and Johnny knows all about Diane Wood or whatever, and Marilyn Manson and their cults and being able to get away with some shit that they shouldn't be allowed to. Excuse my language. They did horrible things to me, and I became injured. And when I came back to Springfield, I kept saying that I had just gotten back from Virginia, and my mind was like stuck in there. Anyway, I'm in a lot of pain a lot of times in my head from all this stuff, and I get really bad headaches, and I have to sleep for days or take medication for it. I would like to say, just please stop, Johnny, or please bring this to the light and let's discuss it. I will say that there are some sins that I would have willingly, and we have to work willingly to make change, because people, you can't just zap someone and say, oh, try again. Now they're freaking disabled and they can't do anything, or they're confused as to what happened to them. And when you mess with the brain, it messes with everything, like all day, every day. Um, yes, we need to have a discussion. And Lisa Gerard, quit it. No more dialing that crap of death and, making us zombies and thinking we're happy. We're not. Would you like to float in the water? I would not like to do that to anyone. I've said a couple times, I'm like, let's do it to them and see how they like it. But, I mean, I got over that with somebody else, and I paid it forward after Zombie Boy, but we won't get into that. I'm just going to say that this is ridiculous, and you need to bring this up and grow a pair.